Alright, so today we're going to make deli style roast beef with a tri-tip cut. Right now I'm using about 1.5 to 2 pound cut. Will be fine. I have several different spices and seasonings that I'm going to combine to make a dry rub. We're going to rub that into the meat and we're going to put it in a Ziploc bag and let it rest on the counter at room temperature for a couple hours just so it will cook evenly in the oven later on. So right here I've got some coriander, oregano, smoked paprika. It's important to distinguish the difference between smoked and regular. Fresh chopped rosemary, fresh ground pepper, minced garlic, and kosher sea salt. Take my bowl of seasonings here and just kind of give it a quick mix with my hand, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get started and rub it in there. Give it a nice, nice even coating. And you want to make sure you cover and coat all the surface of the meat, even the sides and stuff like that. So once you get one side, just flip it over. Alright, so now that it's coated, I'm just going to take it and pop it in this Ziploc bag right here. We're going to seal it up, but it's not going to be airtight, or it will be airtight, but it's not going to have zero air in it. So just kind of pop it in there and zip it closed. Leave it on the counter. Go ahead and watch a couple shows and come back in a couple hours when it's at proper room temperature. Okay, so our meat's been resting for the past couple hours and it just reached room temperature. We have our oven set to 200 degrees. We also have a nice hot cast iron pan that we've been heating up for the past 5 minutes. Since we used a dry rub, we're going to need to add a little bit of olive oil to the pan to get the sear going. And you're going to want to sear the meat for about 3 to 5 minutes per side, or until it's a nice dark golden brown. So it should also be noted that before you turn it over to the other side, you want to add a little bit of olive oil to the top so it doesn't stick on the other side. Okay. Alright, so our meat's done searing. Almost burned myself a bit there. What we're going to want to do next is put it on a sheet pan with a rack on top, and that's going to allow air to circulate, cooking the meat a little more evenly when it's in the oven. We're going to want to put it in the oven. Alright, so since we have a 200 degree oven, it's going to take a little bit longer than normal. You should start checking on it about at the 30-minute mark. You want to cook it to about medium rare. Okay, so we pulled the tri-tip out of the oven about 10 minutes ago and let it rest so it could continue cooking. We're just going to carve it up to see how we did. Perfect. That's great.